What is coronavirus? The subject of this video is coronavirus. Please, first of all, subscribe to my channel, let you know my new videos. Yes, dear YouTube video friends. What is coronavirus? In December 2019, pneumonia cases began to appear in China, the cause of which couldn't be explained suddenly. Research has revealed that these cases of pneumonia are a net new type of coronavirus that has not been previously described. This form of the virus was called coronavirus 2019 COVID-19 since it appeared in 2019. Coronavirus is actually a virus that is abundant in animals. The source of the virus that caused the disease recently is thought to be Hunan seafood market in Wuhan, China. It was understood in time that the virus, which is transmitted from animal to man, can spread from person to person. Coronavirus are in fact a large group of viruses of different types, although it comes with the recent outbreak. It carries RNA as a genetic material and is the group of viruses that has the largest genome among viruses carrying RNA. Coronavirus is an evolved virus and has spike-shaped protrusions around its envelope. This structure gives it an image of a royal crown when viewed under an electron microscope. For this reason, the virus was named corona, which means Latin royal crown. Different types of coronaviruses cause different ailments. For example, some coronaviruses cause digestive system disorders, while others bring complaints about the respiratory system. Coronaviruses that cause respiratory disorders also differ among themselves. In some infections, only mild symptoms such as cold, while pneumonia results in some people. However, coronaviruses generally show mild symptoms with the exceptions of the three examples in history. The first example is the SARS coronavirus, which is an abbreviation of the English words Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. Serious acute respiratory syndrome observed in China in 2003. In 2012, this time, the MERS coronavirus called Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome appeared in Saudi Arabia. Finally, the 2019 new coronavirus, which is currently spreading around the world, has emerged. All these exemplified coronaviruses cause serious symptoms and may even result in death. The transfer of coronaviruses from animal to human is also not observed for the first time. SARS disease is thought to transmitted to human from musk cats, a cat species living in Asia. MERS, on the other hand, has spread to people who are very common in the Middle East and in close contact with people. There is a widespread belief that the 2019 coronavirus is transmitted to humans by consuming bats from the animal market or by consuming an exotic animal called pangolin. However, this information has not been verified by the World Health Organization. How does the 2019 new coronavirus spread? Although the molecular mechanism of coronavirus exact pathway from human to human transmission has not been resolved at this time, the general transmission principle of respiratory disease is similar. Respiratory diseases are spread by droplet scattering. In this type of spreading, when a sick person coughs or sneezes, the people around him are exposed to this microbe. Another way of contamination is by using an object that is contaminated with droplets. What is the coronavirus risk group? According to World Health Organization, those who deal with live animals, especially in the Far East region, are those at greatest risk. In addition, family members and healthcare professionals who are in close contact with sick people are also in the coronavirus risk group. In terms of mortality rates, the group of over 65 is at higher risk. What are the symptoms of coronavirus? Based on the current information coronavirus so far known about coronavirus, symptoms can be moderate or severe. The most common symptoms are fever, cough, and difficulty breathing. Runny nose has not been reported